Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Danny Miller fears Emmerdale fans will hate him as Aaron makes return in dark story. Emmerdale viewers have been left in surprise by the sudden return of troubled Aaron Daigle, and are wondering with intrigue what he has gotten himself into while away in Italy. The mystery over the hostage in Kane Daigle's, Jeff Hordley, barn has set tongues wagging. And now Danny Miller has responded to his big comeback with excitement, but also trepidation, as he fears fans might hate him due to the dark turn in his alter ego's character. There's a lot of times when I'm doing the scenes where I think the audience are going to hate this and hate me, he told Metro.co.uk, explaining that Aaron returns very damaged and very angry, lashing out at everyone. It makes it interesting for a character to change. Hopefully the audience, as amazing as they've always been with Aaron, will see it as a self-destructive, self-loathing path he's on as opposed to just doing it for no reason. It's fun for me to play, but he is very nasty to a lot of characters and says stuff that looks like he's thought about it. There's no remorse, which adds to that darker side to him, so it's very interesting to play. Aaron was last seen leaving the village a broken man following the death of his little sister Liv. Distracted by her secret affair with Al, Chas, Lucy Pargeter, packed her soon off as quickly as she could, and while away, he has gotten into some serious trouble. While initially denying it to Kane, Aaron has committed a robbery worth tens of thousands, stealing from some very dangerous Italian gangsters. Helped by Caleb, William Ash, Kane bundled him back to the UK and is holding him at bay in the shed for his own safety. He was on a self-destructive path, and he was more than happy to either kill or be killed over there in Italy, Danny explained. It's actually Adam who makes the call to Kane to tell him that it's very much that case. He's just off the rails and lost the plot entirely. So his state of mind is very much that he's very selfish, quite angry, and maybe slightly depressed in a way, I guess, from everything that's happened. He's not dealt with the grief very well, so his state of mind is just that he's angry with everybody, and he's constantly looking for a fight. He is furious with Kane for bringing him back to Emmerdale, where his darkest memories of pain are and where the loss of Liv is very raw. Danny sighed. Most of the time he wants the ground to swallow him up, really. It just brings back so many dark memories of what happened with Liv, and he blames Chas tremendously for that because he believes that Liv wouldn't have been out there in the storm had she not been playing away with Al. When Chas and Aaron come face to face, tensions rise to the surface, and there are a lot of issues to be dealt with. In fact, Aaron makes it clear that he has no intention of ever forgiving his mom, and lets her have it both barrels. Discussing where their relationship is at, Danny mused, "I think toxic is probably the best way to describe it. I think Chas almost thinks that it's old ground, and it's buried, whereas Aaron's the complete opposite end of that, because he blames her for the way he's feeling, and the fact that he didn't get the chance to grieve Liv before he had to leave the village. He can't understand the fact that she's now very sorry and remorseful for what's happened. He thinks it's a bit too late. They're colliding together in a very angry relationship, but hoping there's light at the end of the tunnel, which I'm sure there will be at some point." The rest of the week sees further drama as Aaron is forced to admit that he actually did take the money, despite protestations to the contrary. When Chas is then kidnapped by sinister Harry, it's up to Aaron, Kane, and Caleb racing to the rescue. And Danny teased that the money will come into play at this point. Danny confirmed that, unlike his last reappearance, which was a short stint, he is back for good this time. And he couldn't be happier. "I'm very appreciative of the job. I'm very thankful to be back here, and obviously I've got a family now that needs feeding. It makes it a fun way to do that. And being around the corner, I've relocated here now, which shows I want to commit to the show and show the audience how much I love it and how much respect and thanks I've got for it. I enjoyed the time away, and I did I'm a celeb, which was something I always wanted to do. I left for time with my family, which you often don't get to.